This flat tool gives you really nice long and wide streaks versus the other fine point tool is a really nice fine point tip. So there's the spirals, and here's the smooth. It looks really nice. You could probably use that for bird feathers or something. And again, the more you press the same spot in, the more you carve it, the more 3D it will become and the more it will pop out on the other side. So you can experiment with different types of textures. It doesn't have to be these four. So now, I'm going to start my animal. I'm going to write my name. And then I'm going to draw my habitat and my animal. Remember, when you draw it on here, it's going to be reversed on the other side. So if you draw a tree here on the left, when you turn it over, the tree is going to be on the right. So just keep that in mind when you plan out your sketch. Let's do a turtle. I'm going to draw the head. And remember, you don't have to include the whole body of the animal. So here's the neck, and then here's going to be some of the shell. And then they have pretty big nostrils. And then I'm going to draw, he's going to have big scales. I'm going to give him big scales. This is going to be the nose. I think I'll add some little bubbles. Maybe some seaweed. Okay. Now I can start carving. I think I'm going to use the flat long tool for the outside of the body. Remember, keep a steady hand. Take your time. And once you put a mark in, it's there. It's very hard to get back to fix it. So if I turn it over, there's the outline of the head. For the nose, I'm going to push that in a lot because I want it super 3D, super out on the other side. And then I'll start doing some of these scales. more you push the surface out, the harder it is to get these other areas. So take your time, and you might accidentally slip while carving. So just take your time. It's okay if you make a mistake. See right there, I went too fast and I went outside the carving line, and I'll be able to tell where I messed up when I flip it over. Then you can flip it over and check your work. This space is really big, so let's see if I forgot to carve a spot. Yep, I did. I forgot to carve a spot. So it's nice to flip your trilling foil over and double check your work. I think I want to bring out the nose a little bit more, so I'm going to keep carving that same spot. And the eye. There's my eye. I think I'm gonna push some more of this out. So it's getting there. I have my bubbles, my seaweed, my turtle. So you got to keep working at it, keep carving it out. And then when you're done, I want you to raise your hand so I can check your work. And then you can experiment with the Sharpies adding color. So you could trace along the patterns and the ridges. You can keep some areas silver, the metal color, or you can color them in if you want. It's just something fun to experiment with. If you want to bring Sharpies from home that you want to use, you're more than welcome to do that. Metallic Sharpies would be really cool to use in this project. You can even layer your colors if you want. Like if I left some of this empty, I could go back in and put some blue over the black. So it's just fun to experiment with. You guys are going to do a great job.